go. I'm Nicholas Pickard.
I'm Paisley Dean.
And I'm Kaitlyn Johnson. And the topic that we picked to present was bullying in the workplace. And the topics that we chose were some of the issues, impacts, and some of the solutions that the company could resolve it with.
All right. Wait. Oh, here we go. All right, so what is workplace bullying? Workplace bullying can be defined as a persistent pattern of mistreatment from others in the workplace that causes physical and emotional harm. This often occurs when there is a power difference between two individuals. An example of this would be when someone who has worked at the company longer than another employee decides that they can talk down to or harshly to another employee. And as you can see on the picture, 35% of Americans have been bullied in their workplace, and 15% have witnessed bullying at work, which is not good. All right. And now we're going to issues.
All right, so today I will be covering the issues in the workplace. And in the workplace, bullying can cause many issues pertaining to a business. Some of these issues are complications between colleagues and employees, also resulting in loss of interest in making productivity of the company decrease tremendously. It can it can interfere with the quality of others' work performance based off the negative emotions created inside of the environment of the workplace. The toxic environment can cause others to be puzzled and perplexed around other workers. And also the environment can cause anxieties that varies from individuals, groups, and organizations within the business.
All right. Thank you, Paisley. And the next one's going to be negative impacts.
So some of the negative impacts that bullying can have in a workplace is the emotional and psychological effects on the team members or employees. It can also give a bad name or like a bad rep, as some would say, for the company. It also causes some socioeconomic factors, and it also shows a decrease in job performance. With the emotional and psychological effect, investigators have said that some of the emotional effects are sleep disturbances. They also deal with depression, anxiety, a lot of mood changes, and adjustment disorders. And some have even seen workplace suicide. So being bullied has led some people to suicide. Some of the socioeconomic factors would be it has caused some medical consequences, like the anxiety and the depression. And they've seen an increase in absentees for sick days, and some even use those sick days as long term. And of course, the rates of unemployment would go up if this is a major issue. The bad rep, really it's just, it impacts the workers' compensation. They would have a high turnover rate as far as how long the employees stay with that company. And if you're looking for new employees and they read about this, it's not going to be good for your company. And of course, being bullied is not going to make you want to do your job as great as you could. So you are going to decrease in your job performance as well.
All right. Okay, perfect. All right. Thanks, Kaitlyn. Okay. All right. So I will be covering the solutions part of it. So for starters, I would suggest that companies confront the issue in a less negative manner because it may produce a preferred solution. This meaning that instead of, hopping on the bullying, like making them feel bad, maybe like try figuring out what's going on with them, and maybe you'll get some answers out of them. The next one will be proficient training for managers and employees on what is expected of them. This meaning that, of course, there has to be policies set in place so that bullying is not tolerated. Because with tolerated bullying is going to happen. And with that being said, we need to endorse awareness of workplace bullying and how to identify it. This meaning that of course, we just got to be aware of our surroundings and be able to identify it, of course. We can't just sit around and be bystanders by it, because if we are, then that would just make us another statistic into the statistic that I already stated in the first slide, which was that 15% of people witness it and don't say anything. And then the next one would be mandate a zero policy, mandate a zero tolerance policy. I'm sorry. This meaning that there's no tolerance for it. If you get caught doing it, you'll be in trouble. Simple as that. And I feel that some places don't have this policy set in place because I feel like they're immune to workplace bullying, and that's not the case. And then the last one would be meeting to resolve the issue between the individual and bully. So I, I feel as though the meeting is very much important because the bully, obviously, they're going through something or they feel some type of way towards the individual that they're doing it to. The individual may have a mixed reaction towards it. They might, think that it's a joke or pass it off as like, okay, well, they're just playing. When really the bully is serious and they just want to cause harm to them emotionally more than physically. And I feel that with these solutions, we can make workplace bullying not I guess I would say not really a common factor in, you know, organizational chaos, I guess you could say. And with that being said, these are our sources. And I thank you for coming out to our video. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.